There we go. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are also live on YouTube. Welcome to everyone to the Truth Tribe. Hello, hello. All right. Thank you. Yes, you can. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Let me give you just a second here to log in. How's everybody doing? All right. So we have a simple but interesting call tonight. So I want to kind of allow you guys, the chat is open on Zoom. So those of you with questions, just feel free to fill them in and I will keep going to through the call, and then I will bring it up in Q&A and I'll answer any topic is on the table tonight. All right. All right. So let's get started. All right, everyone. I'm Daune Thompson. Welcome to the Truth Tribe. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all, as you know, perfect, exactly as you are right now in this now moment. You personally, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. And remember that I love you all very much. Truth Tribe is to illuminate self-awareness of your health and your wealth and your love. And I do not believe you need 20 years of therapy. You need clarity now. And you do not need an astrology chart for Truth Tribe, but if you don't have one, it sure helps. You can go to my website, ideserveitnow.com, and go to tools and download a free birth chart. If you're wondering what I'm talking about when I get to the hotspot tool, you don't need it, okay? So tonight's topic, fate and your future. So let's talk about this. The truth about fate, okay? The truth is we don't like it. Okay, why? Because it requires responsibility to your own soul. So many people are prepared for their fate to be delivered to them tomorrow, right? And so many people are preparing to be happy or angry. And what's sad about this is what so many people are missing is this is polarity, and this is what we're moving out of. Good, bad, right, wrong, love, hate. And it's simply a visual experiment, a visual experience of attachment, okay? So if I don't get my outcome, I will fall apart. And so here's a simple example, the best I could give you quickly, which was during the time everyone was afraid of an invisible illness getting to them 4 years ago, and we talked through it ad nauseum, right? I personally decided my own fate. I knew I had to make a plan to keep myself healthy with my own natural and simple remedies in my own medicine cabinet. I knew no one would tell me how to regulate my health, to ingest anything that I didn't read the label or know what ingredients that were going to go into my body or to make me sicker. For me, right? I planned my exit or my safety every day. It was never about judging others' choices for how they wanted maybe the easier route to take the jab option, or maybe they were forced in many cases, or judged on how dangerous it was or how little research they did around it or not do. It was their choice to live as they chose to, okay? And I made my fate by choosing to be free no matter what anyone decided that they thought was best for me when it was not. So I choose my fate for me. Now, here's the next test you're all up against. Half of the planet is going to be glued to the results of the USA outcome tomorrow, and or wherever this goes. I've warned you all it's going to be messy, but no one wants to hear that. That's the fate, okay? Half of the people will, this is the polarity, will start to get upset because what they are attached to, an outcome, being told what is truth for them by total strangers, by the way, right? And that may not be the fate that you are attached to. So attaching to any outcome with no plan on who you are, who you want to be, no matter what is happening outside of you, is why you will not like to hear this truth. No one person, no one place, no one thing can decide your fate, my friends. The attachment lacks faith in your future. Faith that it's all about awakening to your soul's light. Faith in your own light. Faith in suggesting to you, for all of you, for so many years now, learning to shine from within and be a lighthouse of faith and direction for others, for the boats in the dark that might be lost. It doesn't mean you need to go out and preach or teach or anything. Just be a light, which means that you choose who you want to be and you commit to it, no matter what external beliefs are being fed to you. Okay? Not allowing, a digital wizard, an earpiece, a megaphone, or a deity, or a book of judgment or criticism. You cannot allow that. Okay? No one person, place, or experience, or location, or environment. So I'm going to ask that. Okay? It's simply about you making an internal plan that says, no matter who or what happens outside of me, I'm okay to shine with confidence and love, to pick me. And this is very hard for people right now. The universe, my friends, without getting into all the planets, I'll get a little bit later. But the universe is setting up frequencies right now. Remember, I told you we're all just an energy grid, okay? And the universe has set up energetic frequencies right now to push the Earth plane, the entire Earth, not just US, into a new, lighter timeline of existence. So the weight of energy being pushed up for viewing is the dark weight that's also being pushed up for you to see in the world and then inside of you. Right? I have had to do the same thing with my own life. And some days, my friends, I get it. I am so freaking exhausted some days. I can barely get off the couch. And then the next day, I feel like literally I have done like 3 shots of espresso all day. Like it's this, holy cow, who am I? I'm good. I'm not good. It's all over the board. It's this life review of engaging in your life and making simple plans for you, and then taking a rest to reset your energy grid, I should say, during the rest and release of anything that is not you. That's not what you want. And as you all saw last week, I was fighting a bug. I was a little under the weather. So much better, right? So I embraced rest and sleep and natural remedies. My plan was a good book or old movies I love that made me smile, and permission. I had to give myself permission to choose me and just sleep no matter how much it took. Accepting if I fell asleep at 8 o'clock at night, and yes, you may wake up at 4 or not. But I just had faith in my body, knew what it needed. And instead, I would fall asleep at 8, and then I'd wake up at 7, which sleep is so rare for me, right? So I had faith by letting my body detach from the outcome. I need to be better. I was like, I need to be better. And then I was like, wait, I just need to let my body tell me what it needs. And right now, currently on the earth plane, there is so much confusion and illusion and delusion in the atmosphere, right? And you feel like this feather wanting to be lighter, only to be blown around in the storm of chaos. When the outside is unsafe, the safe place, my friends, is inside of your soul, inside of what your soul wishes for, inside your personal plan, inside your emotional security. And I get asked this a lot in my private coaching about addiction, which is what attachment is. We're addicted to a belief, right? And the darkness that's plaguing us, or can you assist me in healing this? Right? First, I want you to tell you all about any addiction, and we all have it. Stop judging it as bad first. Because my answer is always pick your poison. Everyone has one, my friends. Even a belief poison. No one wants to admit it, but sadly, it's not a bad thing. It can create tough experiences, absolutely. But one is not worse than another, from people pleasing to shopping to alcohol to drugs. But the sad part is that most can't see that any addiction we have to a belief, to a drug, and everything in between most people can't see it's the solution to their problem. It's not the problem. The solution to numbing or avoiding, and I watch this hands down with every client, their soul's truth. And when you see your soul's light and you choose it, your need to find a solution dissolves all on its own. Yet we are so programmed to solve external problems that aren't for your own soul's highest good, things that are no longer meaningful to your soul. So when you see the storms outside of you happening, and they are going to happen, I'm preparing you all. There's no need to accommodate the storm if it's not filling your soul. This is the new awakening. This is what you're all awakening to. Okay? This is what's going on the earth plane, energetically and frequency based. We have had plenty of years to see all the darkness surface that we didn't want to believe was true. And it matched our own collective humanity's darkness of control, criticism, judgment, programming, right? Until now, we are starting to see our own inner light, and we're becoming non-attached to others' outcomes. And in order to do that, it requires you to choose your own fate. What is your plan for your health, your wealth, and your love? What is your plan? Not what is someone planning to tell you how it's going to be. This is the aha moment. This is the awakening. Everybody, if you have a piece of paper with you, write down at the top of your piece of paper, right? Write your plan on who you plan to be in each category, in your health, in your wealth, and in your love. Just who you plan to be, not how you're going to achieve it, right? Being those things in your heart will attract the energy to you. I don't care what storm's happening outside, right? Am I attracting health? Am I choosing to open my mind to a natural remedy, a different healer? Because if you are, they're going to come to you. A realignment meditation, a fasting protocol, a detox protocol, and your desire to just feel peace in your body. But you have to choose it. Choose, that's my fate. Are you attracting wealth? If you're going to attract wealth, then are you going to choose your fate of saving and an investing protocol and a choice to investigate new strategies to create security? Maybe you want to say, I need to start attracting healthy love. So you have to start asking yourself, who do I want to be? How to feel deserving of healthy love? What does it look like for you? Because if you guys remember, if you were on the call last week, we discussed love water. And if you've done the DMT method, add the things you just wrote on the health, wealth, and love chart, right? Add them onto your own chart. And if you haven't been to that DMT method, charge your love water on that list. Take a piece of paper, write it on a piece of paper, a sticky note or something, drink it daily, put it on. Here's my idea. I drank all my water while I was waiting for you guys. But here's you stick it on there and charge your water with the fate that you want. If you need love, water instructions, if you want to know how to write it, do it, go to my website, ideserveitnow.com, and then tap on tools. It's right at the bottom, okay? But today, my friends, is a big day for so many of you to realize if you're attached to tomorrow as your savior, over saving yourself by choosing your own reality, no matter what others choose for you, it might be a faith transition for you to adjust to. And the transition requires you to have a plan, to have faith in yourself for what you choose for you. No savior is coming to save you. No deity, no president, no person, no experience, only you embracing your soul's joy, period. I mean, it's that simple. This entire structure on our earth plane is to see our own energy as an orb of light. This is your torus field. And if it has any boulders in its way, that's the entire structure of where we're moving to into this new earth. It's simply asking you to choose to seek out boulder removal and continue to shine as you choose your soul's truth. Not an external truth telling you what truth is. The external truth will always let you down, period. It's going to let you down. This is the entire reason I teach self-awareness astrology. Because when you know your soul's truth, it's easy to shine just as yourself. It's easy to address your own insecurities as your boulders and where you need to create growth. It's when the outside world tells you that something's wrong with you or to fear for your life. That's when we start getting into these attachments and addictions that, again, to anything, to sugar, to shopping, that we want to numb down because we numb the soul. We don't feel uncomfortable. I'm going to say this so loud. You are all warriors. Please hear me. You are all warriors who are here and have bigger missions ahead of you to deserve to live free, not with someone else's dictation on it. But instead, you guys have twisted yourself. The planet has twisted themselves into a pretzel to adapt to fear, control, and constriction, tightness. It's hyper important right now for you to assess the people, the places, and the environments and the vibrations that you put yourself in at this time. If the TV is too difficult or the whatever you're watching tomorrow to follow and it's setting you, turn it off. You'll find out the solution. What do you want? They're not the problem, right? Anything that's bothering you, your difficulties, your challenges, your addictions, they're the solution, forcing you inside to seek solutions, okay? The energetic veils are thinning and you can see through them, so much so that you are absolutely feeling everything in this environment. And then you're becoming very confused if it's yours or theirs, right? Everyone's like in this good, bad, right, wrong scenario. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Does it matter as long as you know who you are? So it's hyper important that you put an energetic bubble around you. Fill your soul or your lighthouse with love frequency, i.e., just put love on here. I love you, gorgeous, on your water and start drinking that daily. Because it is such a vital, vital piece right now to start planning for what you've been told about being unwell. Okay. I posted something earlier this week on my social media about the sugar flu, right? It's pretty basic, my friends. You've all started eating a ton of sugar with this new holiday we just had, right? That creates inflammation in your body and then it starts creating congestion. And then congestion builds up and holds onto those toxins within your environment, causing you to get sick because it's holiday after holiday after holiday of sugar. Sickness is your body simply trying to detox it out. It's nothing more. So take care of you. Create a plan for you, for your health, for your wealth, for your love. Even if it's just charging that water every single day and then drinking it with those words. Say it in your mind. Sit it just on top of a piece of paper and drink it every single morning. Because this is deep-seated, lingering feeling of anxiety that you all can't seem to put your finger on is what's coming up. And it's because you're stepping into your soul's truth. And the anxiety is like, but they told me it's not going to be okay. But your soul's like, but wait. I want to pick me. I want to pick love. And it's beginning, your soul's starting to not accept who you've been, told to be, who you've had to manipulate and pretzel yourself into for so long. And it's very uncomfortable until you can just say, this is my truth, and I judge no one, and I expect no one to change. That's a big one. But my lighthouse will shine, and I am who I am, and nothing more, nothing less. So consider reviewing your plan. Charge your love water for peace and goals, not in the sense of others seeing you achieve it. You don't need other people to see what you think, what you believe, what you feel. Do you feel good about you? Because the simplest approach to this list of health, wealth, and love is to apply simple answer I can give you tonight is Aquarian energy. Why? Because we are literally days away from moving into a 20-year orbit of Aquarian frequency. Aquarius rules technology, future, space, science, intuition, astrology. So apply, just Google, what does Aquarius represent, right? And apply that energy to each of those three things of your health, wealth, and love. Like, oh, I would learn how wealth or money applies to technology. Maybe that means crypto or simply understanding AI or ChatGPT or one of the chats. Or what would my health look like with Aquarian energy? Future, uncontrolled, freedom to choose how my health looks like for myself, how I treat myself, what I want in my system. Instead of someone else telling me, choosing to clear my body for me. What does a healthy love relationship look like set in Aquarius, which rules truth? I would love a relationship based on truth and the freedom to be myself and truthful conversations instead of control and codependent interactions that I have to pretzel myself to not be me. Ask yourself to trust the energy that is telling you to step into the new frequency and the dimension of who you are. Because this is why you're being pushed into this discomfort. Okay? So tonight's hotspot check is Aquarius on your chart. Okay? Let's check your birth chart. Look where Aquarius sits in your chart. It holds the key to your current activation. It's freedom, it's truth, it's unrestricted health, wealth, and love. So where you've been seeking freedom to live from your soul's truth and not society's, that's where Pluto is moving into. Pluto rules death and regeneration, rebirth. Your soul seeks freedom from, society seeks solving it with numbing your journey. Your soul says, no, I want to be me. Choose one or two themes that are big shadows for you. Like, yeah, no, that's definitely my weak spot in that category, right? I'm ready to bring light and truth to it. What if I did what I want to do? What if I create what security and health and wealth and truth I want? With practical, and show practicality and show people how to see their own shadow with love because you're choosing you. Tell them they can pick whatever they want, choose them. That's the big awakening going on. That is why I'm asking you all to learn your soul. If you don't know your hotspots, I bring it up all the time. On one of my social medias, just type all one word, caps, Z-Book, capital Z-B-O-O-K, and I'll send you the link. You can download it. Okay? If you don't have that, just go onto my website. Go onto programs or courses and get the Z-Book and just look at your 4 hotspots of your chart. And no, I'm going to work on me. That's my plan. That's where we have to start looking at ourselves. Okay? That's what's crucial right now. Everybody repeat after me. I teleport into my dream reality of peace now, and clap 3 times. It is so hard for you, and I get it, to look outside of yourself and think this can't be okay. It's not. Because every time it's uncomfortable, it's asking you, quit looking and get in here. And if you don't know what in here really is vitally important to you, that's why I do self-awareness astrology. I don't care about the planets. I care about you knowing your blueprint of you. You came in with a blueprint. Why aren't we looking at it? So let me do a mini planetary update so you understand again. Now, remember, what you are all feeling right now is death and rebirth of your soul, okay? What you were taught and who you really want to be. And in approximately 16 days, so you're already feeling it, the tomorrow's feeling it, everybody's feeling Pluto officially moving into Aquarius for 20 plus years. And Aquarius rules revolution energy, revealing what Pluto represents. Scorpio rules secrets. Your own secrets are going to come up. Darkness, change, healing, transformation. And truth is Uranus energy, forcing you to see the truth within. But it's also Aquarius rules sudden burst in, sudden change, sudden burst out, sudden burst in, sudden burst out. So whatever you think is going to happen tomorrow or within weeks, it doesn't matter because it's going to change again because that's Aquarius energy. So if you're holding on to it and you're attached to one specific way, you're going to get frustrated. And I'm telling you, don't hold on to it. So a few days ago on Thursday, as I taught you guys last week, the new moon in Scorpio, right? And that Scorpio rules Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio, I should say, right? And it's bringing us all a long, hard look at what you hold onto emotionally. So you're going to want to start fresh with Aquarius energy, like What gives me the freedom to live from my soul? Such a good time to set your intentions for the entire year regarding your personality, your independence, your freedom, your personal image, how you want to be in this world. It's one of the biggest times of the year to consider making personal changes that empower you, not telling others how to live their life, how you want to live your life. Fear of change or being in the dark on something that you don't want to look like, it will be the root of many of your disagreements. You don't have to agree with anybody. You just have to know who you are. That's it. So open yourself up to conversations that could expose yourself to different new ideas, different opinions, different methods that are challenging you personally to grow, right? Because these people's and other mindsets or something that you're attached to, and you're like, I just have to stop caring. I have to pick me, is going to help you reframe your thinking rather than holding on to an old idea or belief that you've been holding on to for dear life. And tomorrow, I'm telling you, a lot of people are holding on to things for dear life out of something that will not affect you. You will not change who you are. You have to choose you and be who you are, because no one externally is going to change that. This Scorpio moon was your igniter, okay? So if you've been avoiding something, now you're going to be quick to look at it and go, wait, I need to move past this. This isn't who I am. It's time for you to have the energy to accomplish your goals, my friends. And that means looking under the surface. Where are you giving energy to what you don't want to build in your life? What if you focused on devoting your entire self to doing what you want to build your truth, your freedom, your revolutionary life, your dream life in health and wealth and love? And this is such an important thing for all of you to listen to, because people keep asking me, tomorrow's a day. We're here on this planet. You are going nowhere. The frequency, the higher beings, the energy of the universe, the planets are telling me, and we've all learned this spiritually, I bet, telling you guys, do not be afraid. We are moving into the most beautiful timeline. Why? Because Aquarius is the sign of humanity, of humanitarian, of collective. It means we are all coming together. No one person, place, or thing is going to change that when you are with the tribe that makes you feel safe to be you. And I don't care what someone tells you is going to happen, and be afraid, be afraid. We've been afraid your whole life. It's time to not be afraid. It's time to choose you. And that's where we're going. So no matter what you're attached to, no matter what you're told, no matter what you're told is best for you or going to happen, you have to pull back in, turn it all off, and go, I'm going to choose me, and I'm going to charge myself every day with the most loving, empowered words ever. If that's all you do right now, that's enough. Okay, everybody here, tap into your nervous system. This is your thymus. It's your healing center, immunity. I am courage. I am love. I am truth. I am courage. I am love. I am truth. I know courage. I know love. I know truth. Okay, so I'm going to open up to Q&A. If those of you have any questions regarding anything, the universe, the planet, what's shifting, I want you to go ahead and ask. Because what's happening here is a lot of us are afraid to let go of the old, are afraid to let go. I've told a lot of people for so many years, because of this Aquarian energy that's shifting right now, political, educational, medical, religious boxes will crumble, and they are all crumbling before your eyes. So everything you're watching right now is going away to a much better place. But if you don't know anything about it, because you haven't made a plan for who you want to be in this new Aquarian frequency, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's okay. It's going to be better, because you're loved and it's your time to step into your truth. So someone asked, so Aquarius is the sign of freedom and truth? Yes. It's more than that. It's humanitarian, it's astrology, it's science, it's the sky, it's the universe. It's big picture. Okay, so we're looking at the big picture instead of micromanaging, analyzing. So yes, what you need to feel free is what Aquarian is asking in your health, wealth, and love, right? To be more visual in that house that it covers in your chart. I'll pull up my chart here in a second, and that might help you guys understand. Let's see, what someone says, why is attachment bad if we believe something? Your beliefs, my friends, are not bad. It's only a challenge when you are attached to it as your only peaceful outcome for your own personal life, right? Because the universe has infinite options of power and beauty and peace and faith and trust in yourself. Infinite options. If you're given one option, right now y'all have two. If I have one of two options of living free, no, you don't. You have infinite options from the universe telling you, pick what you want that makes you happy and kind and generous and loving and at peace. That's what the universe is telling you. You have just been programmed and bamboozled into only one option for so long, you didn't even realize you could pick from the infinite options. So attachment to a belief is not bad. Your beliefs are not bad. It's that if you're attached to it, that you can't let go to have something bigger and better because the belief is stopping you. That's what gets you in trouble. Okay. Then someone says, let's see, this other one says, let's see. Is this Scorpio Pluto stuff why we're exhausted? Yes. Yes, it is. Plus several other alignments that if I went through all of them, there's not a lot going on as opposed to they're like the planets are kind of angry. Like, I want my way. I want my way. I want just like we all feel right now. Okay. So there's all these alignments that are helping the cells of your body and your soul purge old energy. Okay. It's just a matter of resetting your lighthouse, and it needs a little rest from people telling you to be afraid, to be in anger, hatred, judgment. Judgment is the big word that's coming up. Aquarian energy is not judgy. Aquarian energy is you do you, I'll do me, and we all love each other no matter what. The challenge is that we have to stop saying they said I couldn't have this. And my answer to you is there's infinite options for you to have what you want. And I don't care what the topic is. But we keep trying to tell people someone told me I can't. And my answer is can't is a swear word. Go read my book, Drama Detox. It's a whole chapter on it. Can't is a swear word. Why? Because you can. You can pick you. And you should pick you. And you should go look at your own personality. I don't care if it's a Enneagram or if it's the human design or if it's astrology or if it's a Myers-Briggs. I don't care what you do to go learn who you are. Go get my Elevate course on the website. Learn what you got programmed with and say, am I holding on to these beliefs? It doesn't make your parents bad. Your parents have nothing to do with this. You choose what you want to believe about you and then make a plan. That's it. That's how your fate gets set. No one holds the fate over you. And this isn't just about tomorrow. This is about everything. No religion, no person, right? When I bring up in truth in the DMT method, we're all here learning all 12 aspects of our personality, right? We are. You all have 12 personality. You show up different in work and home and family and money and losing money and all these different things. You show up in different aspects of yourself. And the whole term be Christ-like means to be like Christ as a human, not be like some entity that isn't even real. No, 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 no. Be like what the expression of what that human lived like, which is to master all aspects of your personality. If you don't know what your personality is, or where you're weak, or where you're discomfort, your moon sign, I bring it up all the time, is probably where you have your weakest link. But we don't like going there. So what I try to help you all understand is self-awareness astrology is more about awareness of yourself and not about predicting your future. Your fate is not locked into the stars or your chart. You just have a blueprint of how to undo some of the hard boulders in your way and go, oh, That's what I have to make some light. That's what I have to learn more. That's where I have to grow confidence. And everybody has it. So why are we judging people for telling us how to live our life when their life isn't even near your life, your purpose, your chart, your personality? Living to be Christ-like, Buddha-like, Kali-like, Krishna-like, whoever you want to be, which means master you. It means master you. And that's the fate that determines your future. When you master you, and do not ever let anything, any screen, any TV wizard, anything, no one's debating that there hasn't been darkness on the planet, not even me. I've seen it all. But I also know if you didn't see it, you wouldn't have been pissed off enough to wake up and say, what's going on? Why am I here? Do I like this? Do I not like this? You wouldn't have even thought about it. It was to piss you off enough to wake up and say, I don't want any of this anymore. I don't want anyone to tell me what to do anymore. I want to pick me, and this is what makes me happy. Books might make you happy. Science may make you happy. Gardening may make you happy. Technology may make you happy. Family may make you happy. What is that for you? That's where we're sitting right now, my friends. So your fate is determined by your plan on how you're going to live and be for you. No one else on this planet can determine that but you. Does that make sense? So no fear. We are going to a better place. I don't care what digital wizard tells you to be fearful, or it's good, or it's bad, or it's this, or it's that. I don't care what belief you were taught. At the end of the day, it's still polarity. Pick one or the other. None of that matters if you choose your own destiny in your own life. None of it matters to you. You are amazing spiritual warriors. You are. You all were put here to be your most beautiful, bright light so that we have a collective of lighthouses. And when you light up, there is nowhere to go but the light. That's the whole goal of this spiritual awakening. This is an energetic frequency pushing us all up to a new earth. That's it. Nothing more. Do not be afraid. Do not get upset. Do not be attached. Just pick you. Okay? Any questions? That was so well said, Dawn. You all agree. I'm going to pick me. If you promise me you will pick you and not worry about it, I will be so happy tonight. Okay? Remember, all of these are on Truth Tribe, all the posts, the video, the wheels, so you can go look and see what each house means. If you have an Aquarius, right? If you have Aquarius in your ninth house, or your fourth house, or your third house, go see what the third house represents and then start looking to see how can I be free in that department. That's it. What makes me feel free and living my truth? Stop thinking what's wrong with you. Remember to invite friends to Truth Tribe. You can share it with them on Spotify or YouTube. That's where, if you're not on the live calls, that's where I post the replay. But stop thinking something's wrong with you and just start being you, my friends. If you want to download your hotspot, either watch the video or just the book, the mini ebook, so you can go through it quickly and find your hotspots. Again, comment on one of my social medias. If you don't follow me, it's I Deserve It Now. And comment ZBook, one word, and I'll send you the link. If not, it's on my website, ideserveitnow.com. Remember, all of you, if you are listening to this after the live session on YouTube or Spotify, the links are in the notes below. As always, I want you to find me all the time in any medium, any social media channel. Find me in a private message if you have questions or on the Truth Tribe wall, and I will answer them for you direct. You guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Live with your most beautiful, peaceful, loving soul. That's all that matters. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Brightest blessings. I love you. Take care.